Welcome to Employee Performance Appraisal Work from Home. This group project will be presented to Dr. Shariza Balisha, done by Alpha Team. This group project is based on performance management on Foresight Asia Pacific Sdn Berhad during pandemic COVID-19. They are my group members Amirul, Kishaini, Jayprisha, Nurul Alia Zulaika, and Khail Beli Ramsawi, myself. So let's move into introduction. We have choose Foresight Asia Pacific Sdn Berhad company to do a project based on our employee performance appraisal. This company is a plastic fabrication manufacture company that specializes in producing plastic and complex metal products. For example, it produce aerospace, semiconductor equipment, defense, medical equipment, chemical delivery system, and oil and gas. Most of their product is not marketed in Malaysia. Instead, they export to Singapore, Canada, China, Taiwan, and the US. Due to COVID-19 pandemic, they have introduced 4 theories in order to produce sales during the work from home situation. These are the 4 theories. The results-based view developed around the internal competency of the firm, spirit of organizational practices within the social framework of norms, values, and etc. Emphasize the needs for measurability of performance and for performance criteria that employees can influence, and the prerequisites that activity of organization which should not be conducted on the determined of the society. In conclusion, the 4 theories which are lauded by this company are organizationally able to explain telecommuting and its key influence to infrastructure, nature of work, design of the company, problems with the environment, and etc. Let's move into work from home. What does work from home define? Work from home is current trend in few sectors to continue their working schedule to resume their work in this lockdown period. This is an innovation upon telecommuting, which is work from home feasible. Work from home also defined as the alternative working schedule which facilitates employees to perform in conjunction with evaluation of advanced technology and telecommunication. Why the company introduced work from home option to employer and employee? It's bring a motivate to establish work from home in order to save money on office good and equipment. Remote companies also can cut off the money of the office space. Work from home may reduce number of absences among employers and employee, plus work from home helps to avoid unethical behavior among the employers and employees, which did not bring a comfortable environment to the coworkers. What are the benefits for employers and employees? Okay, let's see the benefit for employees. It offers enabling them to recruit skilled and eligible work around the world and also recruit their employees from various locations which will benefit the employers, and also work from home more probable to keep their employee for a long time. While for the employee, it helps to reduce their stress level and increase the productivity enhancement, and also reduce on traveling and avoid tardiness to workplace. Work from home is a flexible working arrangement which will help employees to avoid office distractions. So what are the disadvantages of work from home? The top management will fail in maintaining effective communication between employees due to work from home, and also the managers will having a work from home difficulty in supervising employees' performance. Work from home also able to neglect organization security, and also their Management will face difficulty in building a culture among workers. While workers do appreciate the adaptability of remote work, it does not mean they learn being a piece of an office culture. So yeah, evaluating employee performance. The performance appraisal of employee is sorry. The appraisal of employee is characterized as a method of formality and development of evaluate the function and outcome on the basis of the duties of an employee. It also plays a direct role in the providing employees with periodic feedback that is more autonomous with regard to performance metrics. The performance assessment of key is monitoring the performance of employee. In this difficult situation, it's hard to implement that correctly, but when it performed properly, both the company and the employee will benefit from an appraisal of employee efficiency. So what are the Foresight Asia Pacific Sendera Berhad has done in the past? They have done conducting employee assessment normally at least once a year. They have done daily evaluation which allow the workers to understand more clearly what they intend and strengthen cooperation between management and the staff to make their job better visible. And they also establish a standard assessment framework which would be examined each employee against the standard. And they also help the workers set level of efficiency which employees identify consistent standard of success, and the employer also create a performance file based on the records of remarkable achievement or event of the employees, and they immediately provide the feedback to employees, and the employer also prepared for the meeting in advance to the employee when the time comes to give an assessment to the employee, and the employer also criticized in an assessment honestly and straightforward to the employee, so then the employee assessment will be more evaluated correctly against a set of common performance measures. So what are the method evaluation they have used? They have used 360-degree feedback, assessment center method, behavioral rating scales, psychological appraisal, human resource accounting method, management by objective MBO. So yeah, what does mean by MBO? MBO is a process of determining the goals to be determined, prepared, coordinated, and shared by supervisor and the staff over a particular assessment cycle. 360-degree feedback also is a multi-dimensional evaluation method that assesses an employee with feedback from the influential circle of the employee, managers, customers, and direct report. While the assessment center method gives employee a clear picture of how others observe them and how this affect their performance. While psychological appraisal is based on employees' potential psychological evaluation. This method is intended to analyze the future performance of an employee rather than its past work. So, the opinion based on the method used is actually performance assessment results are really important indicators of staff decision and efficient performance assessment which leads to a better management to staff. The only way to develop a useful and efficiency performance assessment system is to do what is done so hard, think carefully, plan and accurately. So let's move into performance appraisal form. Foresight Asia Pacific Sundaram Berhad was chosen for the position of Human Resource Executive in the HR department to determine the employee performance appraisal form. Based on figure 1 shows, the employee performance appraisal form explain how to evaluate the employee performance that work from their home. During this COVID-19 pandemic, many employees show good performance in carrying their responsibility and tasks given. Employer evaluate their employee performance through employee performance appraisal form to check their key performance index and identify the data in this form. While figure 2 above shows the result of employee performance appraisal form by position of HR executive in HR department, in determining this form, employee can collect the data statistic of employee performance. This method is important to the organization as the employer can easily evaluate their employee performance that work from home. In conclusion, our project team has proposed an employee performance evaluation from explaining how to evaluate the performance of employee working from home. This form shows the performance evaluation factors to assess the presence of efficiency. Performance is evaluated by evaluating and taking steps to improve communication skill either in writing or verbally until ideas and consultation are delivered accurately and efficiently. This method is important for every organization because employer can easily assess their employee performance from home. So in conclusion, workers will also have more flexible work opportunity and productivity while they will enjoy more of their work duties than working in a normal office environment. So these are the summary of our project, and this is the poster of the project. And yeah, thank you for listening to my presentation as a representative of Alpha team. Thank you very much.